thank you guys for coming in today. We're so glad that you were able to make it in and spend a little time with us this morning. My name again is Miss Julie, and this is Dr. Jenny. We'll be working with both of you guys today. So today, Nikki, I am going to be working with your mom, and Dr. Jenny's going to be working with you.
Yeah, we get to do lots of fun stuff this morning.
Yeah. So usually when kids come here, Mom and I are going to be doing a lot of paperwork, like a lot. And you are going to do a little bit of paperwork with Dr. Jenny, and then you're going to do some school stuff. I know, and you don't even have to read. It's just mostly pictures. And then you're going to talk a little bit and what's called an interview, and she's going to ask you some questions about some stuff, and I'll be doing that with you again. Miss Jones will be doing that. Then you'll fill out some papers with Dr. Jenny, and she'll help you as much as you need her to, and then you'll be done. And then Dr. Jenny will take you to the toy room, and she'll let you pick out something to play with until your mom is finished. Because it's going to take Mom and I a little longer than it takes you. All right? You okay with that?
Yes.
Okay. So today, like we said, we're going to be talking about some rules that were broken, and it might get a little uncomfortable. So the first word I want to talk to you about today is a word called confidentiality. It also is a word that means private. So do you know what private means?
Yes.
What's private mean?
It's you have a secret.
You have a secret. That's pretty close to what private means. The one thing is we don't want to keep secrets from your mama. We don't want to keep secrets from Dr. Jenny today. I don't want Mom to have secrets with me or me with her about all that's been happening. So we want to be honest and open, right? But we don't want to keep secrets with each other, but we do want what you talk about to be private, to stay here where at the Child Study Center where you talked about it, and we want to let it leave here, okay? So I'm not going to contact your school and talk to your teachers or anybody in your class. I'm not going to talk to your principal. I'm not going to talk to your neighbor friends. But if your mom would like for me to talk to anybody, Mom can give me written permission to do that. But otherwise, what you talk about today stays here.
So Miss Julie, I want to ask a question real quick. Nikki, if we wanted to talk to your sister about the stuff that you tell me today, could I do that?
No.
No, that's right, because we keep everything you say here confidential, or we keep it private. So we can't tell anybody else unless Mom says it's okay.
That's right. Okay, so we're going to talk about things and we're going to keep it private. But there are a few things that we cannot keep private because our main job is to keep you safe and other kids safe. So if for some reason we thought you might hurt yourself or somebody else, I have to talk to your mom about that, right? Because we want to keep you safe. If we were concerned that somebody might be hurting you, I'm also going to talk to your mom about that. I'm going to report that to people who can help keep you safe. There's one other thing. If a judge or a court, which is where a judge works, if they contacted us and they needed to have information from us, Mom, from a subpoena, we would have to provide that as well. But otherwise, what we talk about is private. Do you guys have any questions about that? Okay. Well, there's one more word, and I already mentioned it once. That word is called honesty. Do you know what honesty means?
Yes.
What?
To tell the truth.
To tell the truth. You are so right. So today it's going to be so important, Nikki, that you can be honest with Dr. Jenny when you're talking to her about everything we're going to be discussing today. And Mom can be honest with me about what we're talking about as well. Because what we want to do today is figure out the best way we can help you. And if we don't know the truth, we don't have all that information, we won't know how to best help you. Okay? Do you understand all that? Any questions?
No.
Okay.
So Nikki, let me ask you one question. If I ask you a question today and you don't know the answer, what should you do?
Say I don't know.
Yeah, say you don't
That's
know.
right.
So it's okay not to know all the answers to the questions today. You just let me know you don't know. And if you start to get nervous about any of the questions I'm asking you, you can just say, Dr. Jenny, I need a break. Okay?
Okay.
Sound good? So, Nikki, we see kids all over the state of Oklahoma. Some of them are older than you, and some of them are younger than you. How old are you?
7.
7 years old. Well, I guess then some kids are the same age as you, and some are older than you. But they all have one thing in common. Do you know what that thing is?
No.
No, it's okay. That's that they've broken what we call a sexual behavior rule. And we're going to be talking a little bit more today about what those rules are and what they mean. But I'm curious, do you know why you're here today?
Yes.
Yeah? Why are you here today?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay. Well, good job telling me you don't want to talk about it. That's okay. We're going to be talking a little bit more about it today, but that's that you've broken something called a sexual behavior rule, just like all the other kids that I see here. Miss Jones, could you tell us why Nikki is here today?
Just for the rule breaking, and hopefully we can not break any more rules.
Yeah, so those sexual behavior rules, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I want to ask you, Mom, one thing. Is Nikki in trouble for anything she shares with me today?
Absolutely not.
No. So it's important we be honest and just talk about this stuff. Sound good? All right. Well, we'll go ahead and we'll split off into our separate groups, and we'll meet back up in just a little bit.